Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your weekly edition of PSL News.
Rain, rain, go away. Make it rain another day. Something like that, right?
As we got to see, this even happens in the Nation Leagues, not in just your regular parks. As we're recording this, we have Mexico and Jamaica on a rain delay. So, fun stuff. And we're here.
Welcome to what are we gonna end up calling this?
We're gonna come up with a name.
PSL News is the original name, but we don't like it. We're gonna have to come up with something different.
But yeah, welcome back. Exciting week.
Yeah, big week this week. Week 8 finally wrapped up the regular season for the league, and we're off into playoffs.
Yeah, buddy, that's what we're gonna go over with. We'll kind of talk about. We finally have the Golden Boot winners, Golden Glove, which didn't make a slide for the Golden Glove, but
Hey,
we already know who won it. So we'll actually go on. Once we go into the standings, we'll go into who's taking the Golden Gloves.
it's pretty. Yeah, you'll be able to see the difference between those top teams.
Some of those teams, but we do have the Golden Boots. We have the standings. We'll let you know who you're playing against if you made it to the finals, and if you didn't, same thing. What to expect in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, playoffs is gonna be big. 2 weeks left until the new season, so yeah, let's get into it.
And
First
we got
game.
another suspension.
Do we really?
Another one.
Yeah, you
So
guys
we'll
are
talk
just-
about that a little
I think
bit.
they're just liking us mentioning them on the video, so they're like, oh, just get another red card.
I'm looking like a ghost on this one. I don't like it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started into the games, guys. We'll start with the Elite Division. These games may not be in order, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. We'll start off with first game up is between Morelia and Forza.
Force out. That's the rec. That's the rec division.
Did I say Elite?
You did.
Well, we'll start with Rec.
But we see Martin with a nice save here. I don't think he's the actual goalie, but looks like they start off. Is that's Morelia scoring first actually?
Yeah, they started out. They're actually winning for a little bit of the match, but then we see here foul. That look at number 4 there. Watch like he's not looking at the ball, and then just banger. We got this one in slow mo.
Nice technique, push the ball, gets everybody off guard, and fortunately Martin just wasn't able to get it. I think it was written at this point too now, huh?
Yeah.
Can I see it in the background a little bit? Whoa,
Final score
3-6.
3-6 for Forza. Forza is gonna stay in first place, and we'll go into standings here in a second. But going to our second game, Atlas versus Rangers.
Undefeated from what I saw. Atlas Rangers with again the nice yellow bazooka.
Choga bonitos. And I was gonna say shout out to the cameraman out there in the rain. So we got a banger right here. Another one that's gonna go in. And shout outs to cameraman in the rain, pulling some goals. He missed a couple. I heard somebody asking him about a goal that he missed, but this is a nice one.
Hey, well, I mean, we take what we get. So, good save here by the Atlas goalie. But I still can't get over that banger. We see Atlas trying to push forward. And
We have one last chance. This game ended up tied, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
Yeah, this was the last game. Oh, yeah. Túneles que no llegan a nada. Those are also in slow motion. But yeah, 2-2. Atlas unable to take the win on the last week, but good effort for them.
I think Atlas just got their nice a point out of this whole season. So, that's a good.
And they get the Joga Bonito award for the best uniform, I would say.
Yep.
Not that it's an actual award, but I'm making it up as we speak.
We are making it up. And, they're taking it.
And next
Although
game,
the Cruz Azul one's from Roma, so I think it's nice.
I don't know. I don't know about that. But next game was between Tiburones and GK Glove.
The last game for Rec. Again, the team of goalies versus Juventus. I'm just gonna call them Juventus.
And there we go. Look at the rain right there. It's already pouring down. This is beautiful play by GK Glove.
A little nice
Very
1-2.
vertical team. Their counterattack is impressive. So I think they're going to be a problem once playoffs come around.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna be facing a top team, right? If I'm not mistaken, they're facing Forza maybe.
We're gonna have to go over. We're gonna have to do the math here in a second, but I
We'll
think
see.
so. I think they avoided. I think they either ended in second or third place, but they were able to avoid Forza for one more week. So
Yeah, it looks like GK Glove was just all over Tiburones. So, as for somebody that puts some teams as sharks, they don't really do well in the rain.
no, not in the water altogether. Do you want to go over the standings for Rec together, or do we
Let's
just
do
keep
it.
going on the highlights?
Yeah, let's go into standings. I mean, we saw all the Rec teams, so yeah, might as well do the standings.
Let's go into the standings. Pausa. And here we go. Standings for Rec. Let's see what it is.
Let's switch it up real quick. All right.
And cut. So yeah, so with that, GK Glove is going to end up in second place as we see them. So they're going to be going against Rangers, and then we're going to have Morelia that with that loss, they get the worst part of that stick if you want to call it that, but they're going to go against Forza.
Yeah, definitely. Forza is definitely the team to beat. Again, undefeated. They didn't lose any games. Only got 4 goals scored against, and 2 of those were Morelia's, actually. So Morelia does have a tough match, but playoffs can happen.
Exactly. So it's a pretty quick rematch. So they already got kind of a feel for what Forza's like. So it'll be a good match. And then I mean once we're on it, the goalie for Forza is going to be the GK Glove award winner. I don't know, Golden Glove, is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, I would say we just call it Golden Glove, GK Golden Glove, or GK. Yeah, whatever. We will have to discuss with George.
Brought to you by GK. You get a nice pair of some of those GK gloves. So that's the name doesn't matter.
As long as he gets the gloves, that's all that matters. And he gets a nice little award at the end of the season.
Exactly.
Congrats to the Forza keeper. We want to go into the top scorer for Rec as well, or we want to?
Hey, let's go. And we were unsure on this one.
Ryan. I don't even think he played this week.
He didn't score, but he absolutely went off on the whole season. So.
But it didn't matter because he was just way too far ahead of the pack. So congrats.
Insert claps.
You will get as well a nice little award at the end of the season, and
that's it. Thanks. Thank you. So we're still looking for a sponsor for our Golden Boot winners. So
we'll eventually get you guys. All right, cool.
And
so
we'll go ahead and
let's go into the elite.
Move on to the elite boys. We had 7-Up playing Borregos, we had Roma playing Stone Boys, and Gang playing Pachuca. Most of the positions, I want to say first and second place were set before the game started.
Yep.
It's more or less just trying to figure out, who was going to play who. So
that 4th position was up for grabs.
And relegation too. That was another one that was. We'll go into that here in a second. But
that was a big topic coming up towards the end of the day.
That was. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We'll go into what was the first game? Do you remember the order of the games?
I believe the first one was Borregos, if I'm not mistaken.
That was Roma, no? Anyways, we'll start with Borregos and 7-Up then. No problem. As we see, going for Borregos there.
So Borregos basically had the playoffs on lock, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they were in.
And then 7-Up was also, I believe, pretty much set. So this game didn't matter too much for standings, but more for pride and kind of some momentum going into playoffs.
Yeah, and it gave me a little bit of deja vu of last season for 7-Up. As we see a penalty here, we're gonna slow that down because it was controversial at the time. But producción, si nos puedes dar la repetición, we're gonna see a little steps on the man right there and pushes him afterwards.
As much as he gets it, even if it's a little bit, those studs definitely still hurt. And then we're gonna see the PK being taken and
puts it away.
Good way to take that PK. Then we have Kike, which tried to score the whole game and he just could not put it up there.
Yeah.
Which will play into the Golden Boot conversation later on, but yeah.
A lot of things were decided on that one because, the position was whatever. But for example, the Golden Glove was decided on this game. It was important. The result of this one was actually important. We'll get to it here in a second, but it was actually very important towards the result of that. So I was telling you, it gives me deja vu because last season, 7-Up went against Pachuca. It was the last game of the season, I remember, and it was kind of their chance to take on this club that was undefeated and kind of feel themselves out against them, and they didn't do too hot. They lost, I think it was a 3-4-0, but they got, it didn't go too well for them, but they ended up meeting them in the finals and beating them. So we'll see if it's the same story again or if not, but that was the story for that one.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of deja vu, you can say for sure.
We're going to the next one was Roma Stone Boys. Chicos de Piedra.
Los Niños de Piedra. They're changing their name, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, okay.
I was kind of getting used to Niños de Piedra, but...
New franchise.
So, I believe they were actually playing relegation.
They were them, and I believe it was Gang. We're actually playing for those 2 spots. And this was it. This is the play of the game, almost towards the end.
I feel like the goalie could have done a little bit of a better job kind of coming on that, but just the way
it's hard.
Good way to finish that.
Yeah.
And Stone Boys took it 1-0. Roma taking the last loss of the season before going into playoffs. We'll we'll see how they do. They should be going against a pretty decent team. I mean, for the
We
most
got a
part,
derby.
all of them.
We got a derby. Hang out for that.
We do.
And then last game was Gang Pachuca. Pachuca going into some old school Pachuca. I put both of these highlights. This is old school last season Pachuca. I was starting out from the bottom with very quick passes.
Yeah, they had a few good bangers just from the bottom. Like, nice build up coming from the goalkeeper, and then just letting your center mids just kind of push the ball up. You can see here with Jonathan just looking out wide with Johnny back to Yona, and then just
Cheeky mate. Look at that. Nice goal.
And I believe Pachuca takes this one as well.
Pachuca did take this one. We haven't even been saying who scored, nothing, bro. We've been slacking on all that stuff on this one.
4-7 was the score.
4-7, yes.
That's a big game, actually. I believe this one was the first game, maybe.
Yeah, it actually opened up right towards the end, if you remember.
Ah, that's right. They were actually pretty tight.
Because we were live. Remember, we were kind of doing it on the live, and it was like, they were tied. I want to say it was 4-4. And then they just scored one as we started, and then just kind of the rest followed, and they assured themselves.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the goals were Borregos. No, I'm looking at the wrong team.
All together. Pachuca.
Pachuca was Jordan, and Johnny with 4, and then Jonathan with 2. And then Gang?
We had Juan scoring 2, so Juan was actually in that battle as well for the Golden Boot, so he scored himself 2. So good job, Juan. I believe that's everybody here. We'll go ahead and go into the standings first. If we have standings. Oh my goodness, technical difficulties and cut. And we have a standing. So we have Borregos, who ended up in first place. No surprise there. Ooh, casi.
You guys saw me just look at almost a Mexico goal. So
Minuto 41. Travesaño. But yeah, Borregos would go against Pachuca. So, a dominant team from this season against a dominant team from last season.
Yeah.
So, we'll see who takes down Pachuca. Definitely looking to get, they didn't start out that well. So, weren't they 0-3 at the beginning?
They were dead last.
Losses.
Yeah, they were dead last in the beginning of the season up until like the 3rd or 4th game where they started picking it up. So, for the most part, it's going to be a good game, especially if all of the teams all the players show up. So definitely a good match. Last season's champion against this season's dominant team. So yeah, should be good. We might go live with them actually.
We could. So then we got 7-Up. 7-Up was actually the champion.
Oh yeah.
Regular season champion. Yeah, Pachuca felt like they were gonna win it, but yeah, we had 7-Up. So that's why they have the little star on their logo.
We did put a little star on the thing, huh?
Let's see who gets a star this time around. Ooh, what's gonna happen with the Rec? Do they get a star too?
They're gonna have to. I mean, if they win the Rec, they're
Different
gonna
color stars for Rec and Elite.
It's gonna be a different color. Put a red star for the Rec and then a gold star for the
There you go.
for the Elite. 7-Up Roma.
That one's a derby. I'm excited. I every time they play each other, super excited. They win. They played twice this time, no?
Yeah, I believe they did. Yeah.
I wasn't here the second one, and that's when Roma won, and I think 7-Up won the first one. 7-Up won the first one by they controlled that game. They won.
Yeah.
They won by a lot, and seems like that was the other case for the one. Was it 2 weeks ago? Week 6, I think that they played each other. So
yeah, they beat 7. They stunned 7-Up actually.
Yeah.
7-Up was also undefeated up
closing
until
out
that
the series.
point. But for the most part, I mean, very even between the first 4. Apart from Borregos obviously only taking the loss, but everybody else is pretty even, so it should be a pretty good match.
I'm excited. So these guys will be. We should be going live on both of those. So yes, that's right. One more thing. Glad you pointed that out. We have unfortunately with such a competitive league, we do have the relegation system that we are trying to build up, just to kind of put the Rec and our Elite league together in a way.
Basically, yeah. We're gonna change the name by that. I kind of
Rec's
feel
a little disrespectful, I will say.
because I feel that division.
It doesn't
definitely
do
has a
justice
higher-
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely has a higher play than Rec. So we'll change that. But for the most part, what we're trying to say is, fortunately, Gang, they are facing relegation. Well, actually, they're not facing. They are getting relegated. So.
And a $1,000 fine. Or we're not doing that. We're not gonna go forward with that.
We'll feel it out.
Okay,
We'll see what they say.
But yeah, unfortunately, they are gonna get relegated. So.
Which is crazy. It came down to the goals, to goal differential, because for I think Stone Boys, they were already kind of getting ready to go down.
Yeah, the guys are out there. They had their calculators out. They were trying to figure out what they had to do, and they ended up beating Roma, which is a huge shock. So that was enough for them to go ahead and secure another season on the elite level.
Yeah, they were ready to just be like, all right, we're done. We'll see you guys at the rec division next season. And nope, looks like unfortunately Gang Gang. Did they lose against Pachuca? They lost.
Yeah, they lost
like 3 goals.
those 3 goals exactly, and then so if we see the differential there,
It's
which
almost,
our base is
6.
covering, but
It's about 6 goals basically.
yeah, 6 goals. So I guess they were already in it, but yeah, if you had both of the results, it definitely.
So Gang Gang
Didn't
will
know.
be going down to the Division 2. In this case, the Rec Division, and then the winner from the Rec Division will go up and take their spot. So only way to get up there is to win it again. So
Yeah, time to rebuild. Trying to go back to the drawing board. Now, for those teams that did make the playoffs, are you going to reach out, or should they reach out
for what exactly?
just to see if they want to play next week? I mean, I know
would say
some
so.
teams decide.
I'll reach out to all of you guys anyway. I'll schedule those big games, the friendlies, and then if for any reason, you guys don't want one or you guys just can't make it, let me know and then we'll work it out. But for the most part, everybody should be getting scheduled because I think there's only 2 teams that don't make playoffs. So
Right, so should have maybe a little counter division.
that'd be cool. Actually, yeah, we'll have like Gang play against like I don't know, Tiburones or something.
I think it was Tiburones and Atlas that are
Yeah,
left,
that'd be cool. We might do that actually. We might do a cross division friendlies.
It's not
Make
a
it
bad
fun.
idea.
That way they don't have to play. That way Stoneboy doesn't have to play Gang for some reason.
Yeah.
But cool. All right.
And
that's
last, we we still got Golden Boot for Elite.
it. I was gonna say that's it for this.
Oh,
one.
ahí estamos.
We're not
Estamos,
quitting.
gracias.
We're not quitting yet.
We actually got also Golden Glove. Golden Glove from GK Glove. We have the goalie from Borregos. Only 13 goals against. And same thing. That game was 7-up. They lost by 3. And the goalie from 7-up starting the week was
was
a winner.
Yeah, he was the winner to make, but 7-up just got conceded a little bit too much, and yeah, Borregos ended up taking it. For the Borregos goalie at least. So if you're the Borregos, I believe Alan, I will reach out to coordinate that. But other than that, what is it? Golden Boot for.
Then we're going to Golden Boot for Elite Division. Drum roll.
We had Brian in the Rec, and the Elite is.
Oh, Skirt. Golden Boot.
It looks like we have both Brian's. So ignore that name, because it is not Brian
It
for
is
the
absolutely
Elite.
not Brian. You guys, please hold.
But it is. Hold on, we're looking it up.
It's
Ignore
loading.
what's on the screen.
Yep, it's loading. Now we're still here. Here, let's just
take that off, and there we go. Hey. We're
Problemas
back on
técnicos aquí con la producción. So we had said it was Juan. Yep, it's Juan.
Juan from Gang Gang.
Dude, it's always Gang Gang. I forgot the logo the other time around too.
Oh man, they're gonna get on us on this. It's not on purpose, guys. Okay, it's not on purpose. We love you guys.
Oh man! And then when I was doing the video too, I had to redo one with the scores because I forgot the logo from Gang Gang as well. So something with that. But yes, congratulations to Juan on that one. So same thing. You get a little trophy and picture.
Yes, they do. Nice little trophy, and then we'll get that sorted out. Hopefully by next season we'll have a nice little award for you. So.
But yeah, it's good on the consistency too. So everybody on the elite side was a really close battle. So
ignore the kid that's in the background.
Junior wanted to know what happened to the Gang Gang logo, but I think that's everything we got, right? Oh, we did unfortunately have a suspension.
Yes, suspension.
It was already informed to 7-Up. One of the players from 7-Up did have a 1-game suspension just towards the end of the game. Cussed out one of the refs. Nothing too bad. It just we gotta kind of cut it out from the
nip it in the butt, as they say.
As a start, just so it doesn't get too bad. But yeah, 1-game suspension. If they do make it to the finals, he'll be back. It was Chris Del Rio, I believe his name is. Yeah. Did I get that right?
I don't know.
Well, I informed them already, so we got his name right when I told the manager. But
and then we'll have it on the check-in. So if he tries to check in, unfortunately, you will not be able to play. Main reason is just because I believe we value our refs a little bit more than some of the other leagues, and if they're not happy, then we don't have a league. So for the most part, we understand that things get heated, but when it comes to verbal aggressions, no need for that. So yeah, 1 game. And hopefully that doesn't hurt 7 up too much. You see? Because gotta be smart about
Yeah, they definitely have a stacked squad. I think they'll be fine. And then again, just cheer on your teammates to make sure they get you in the final. That way you get another crack at it. But I think that's it. Thanks everybody for another successful week. We got semifinals and finals, and then we'll start maybe next week going into next season.
Yeah. Which brings you, just before we leave, next season starts April 11th, which is literally in 2 weeks. So as soon as we end this season, we start right back up. Only way we are allowing outside teams to join the league is if any of the current teams drop off, because we want to have the current teams basically get dibs on the new season. So if any of these guys drop off, then you guys are more than welcome to join. Cause again,
We already got a couple teams. I mean, we have Xolos that's actually looking to come back,
Yep.
awaiting a spot. So we got another couple teams that hitting us up, some new teams that want to come into the league. So all of you that do want to, still be part of the league, go ahead and let us know, and then get your
This
deposit in,
week-
and we'll get everybody secured.
This week I need deposits. So I believe April 4th, which is for Friday, that's the last day to get deposits in. If not, I'm gonna open it up and then just let everybody else join. So make sure you get your deposits. But that's it from us. Hit
Peace.
us up if anything. See you guys in the pitch on Tuesday. Hopefully it doesn't rain again.
Oof.
It's been like 3 weeks in a row that it rained. So
Slight rain makes it nice, makes it more dramatic, I would say. Just
It
not a
does.
lot to cancel, but yeah, that's it. See you
it.
in the pitches. Bitches.